think a lot of people are defensive over this because they don't want their partner to become like non-monogamous on them. Which, hey, I'm probably not changing their mind right now. Just listen to my arguments. I'm not fucking stealing people away from me. What if I don't want my partner to sleep around because they suck at sex? I'm afraid people will think I'm bad at sex too. Like I'd have.
But what if you were, Vaush? Would it be immoral for you to be making these arguments if you were changing people's minds?
Ooh, that's a great question. That's a great question. Would it be immoral for him to use these arguments on the people in chat that are insecure about their relationship to their girlfriends?
Or would it be immoral to try to convince anyone of this ever? And if that's the case, why even talking about it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
To supervise it to make sure they're doing right. Yeah, like you're a trainer or something, you know. You're like, you know, gotta make. Hey, if my girl's fucking people, okay, she's got to be putting on a good rep. You know, I don't want my reputation being staked on her incompetence. Fredo Sal, the goal was never to change people's minds. I'm not gonna make any of you fucks non-monogamous. Though, if you're on the border of things, I'd suggest being open to it. Like, if you're kind of impartial, you don't have any strong feelings about it one way or another, I'd suggest maybe trying it. You know.
He's literally trying to convince him to do it.
After all this, I'm not trying to convince anyone of anything. I'm not trying to convince anyone of anything. But listen, if you don't have strong feelings on it, you should totally do what I'm saying and totally try it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to convince anyone of anything. But listen, you should try it.
Right.
Okay. It's definitely better. And listen, it's better. It's anti-oppression.
Yeah.
It's not socially destructive.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're in a position to take advantage of women, you should totally do it. Is basically what he's saying.
Oh God.
Yeah. Not a real good
Terrible.
ploy. I know. Is Vaush unironically evil? I'm curious. I'm curious what your fucking take is.
Doomer.
Where's Doomer?
Yeah. It's unfortunate that this came out after Doomer's video. I feel like this would be its own section. He's gonna have to make an addendum.
Oh man. This is Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, people just fucking lie to each other indiscriminately. It's so bad.
God,
it
sounds
bad.
terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is. It's bad. I mean, I think, I thought Vaush is like from Los Angeles too. He knows.
He knows. Why he is. This is it. That's what you're talking about.
I know. Living around trustworthy people is so much better than living around a bunch of untrustworthy dupes trying to steal your girlfriend away at every turn. Ugh.
Not like have a relationship and then go like sit at home jerking off while she fucks 27 other people or whatever. But like sleeping around a little bit can at least be a good way of understanding what you like with reference to other people. Yeah, but...
Okay. So he says very clearly, you know, don't you stay at home while your girlfriend fucks 27 other guys. But, you know, you can screw around a little bit just to, you know, figure out if your girlfriend's worth it or not.
Well, he's saying he's trying to do like this. He's trying to do the cut the baby, okay, down the middle. He's saying, I'm not saying you should just have indiscriminate sex with dozens of people. But maybe if you fuck around a little bit, it will actually, strengthen your relationship. You'll know what you want. Listen, I read what was that guy's name? The Jack article.
Jack Murphy.
I read the Jack Murphy article. He says that it strengthens his relationship when his wife has sex with other guys.
It seemed like it did. He seemed like a really strong relationship.
It's no, like, listen, I think the reason that he got so incredibly upset and angry when it was brought up that he wrote this CUCK article is because it strengthened his relationship with his significant other. Yeah. That makes sense.
Seemed like a really stable relationship.
But Hunger Master, there's no reason why you couldn't do that with multiple people, too. We're talking about monogamy, after all, right? Like, you can bond with multiple people. What if I just can't get laid? It feels. Brother. If you want a really strong argument...
What was that?
Someone said, what if I can't get laid? And he said, the feels, brother. So, yeah, he's like, I feel you, but that's not my problem.
He's empathizing.
And it's funny because if society was open relationships like this. That's the thing. There'd be a lot less men getting laid.
Yeah, let me work the math out for you guys, okay?
Yep.
Vaush here, he's got like 6-7 bitches. Hassan, he's got like 10-20. It's like
Right.
sooner or later you run out of women.
Yeah. Why are women gonna waste their time with quote low status males if they can all just be part of the harem of some higher status male?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. When they could be strung
Doesn't make
along by
sense.
Vaush, who tells them,
Right.
love is really just a social construction that
Yeah.
you should avoid. So
Listen,
it doesn't make me
listen.
feel uncomfortable.
I know you think I say this to all the women, but you're my favorite. You're the one I'm going to dedicate my resources to. Okay.
Just don't fall
Wink,
in love,
wink.
baby.
That's right. That's right. Now, I'll see you next Tuesday. I got 6 more bitches this week to go through.
I know.
Or point out how many straight men are okay with their wives fucking other women. Oh, that's totally true. Hey, yeah, why are so many straight dudes okay with their girlfriend or wife making out with girls at the bar, but they'd get furious if it was a guy, you know?
Yeah.
Let me think about this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so difficult. I'm going to have to put all my neurons on display here. Let me think. Why would a male not feel threatened, necessarily threatened by his significant other,
by a biological organism that cannot impregnate her?
Yes. Why would a husband not care so much about his wife kissing another woman who's incapable of reproducing together?
Yeah. Who's incapable.
Why does that not bother him? But he is bothered and threatened by the male who can sexually reproduce with his wife.
Right. Yeah. Who can leave him in a situation where his wife is pregnant with another man's child. I wonder.
Let me think about this.
Yeah.
Let me think about the reason for this.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. I know. It's because it's an arbitrary social construct.
Oh yeah,
it's insecurity.
You totally got me, Sitch.
Yep, that's the only reason. Listen, it's because of the patriarchy and oppression, and it says that women being bisexual is good, but you have to mate guard against the evil men. Okay, it's just all society, social pressure. Yeah, that's the only reason. The only reason.
It's oppression.
Yeah, it's all arbitrary.
It's all unfair. It's totally unfair. You should be just as jealous of the woman as you should of the man.
Right.
Yeah. How dare society socially construct something that doesn't work?
That dynamic doesn't really make much sense unless insecurity was the driving force, right? Right?
That argument doesn't even make sense.
So wrong. Yeah.
Because he's not explaining.
You dumbass.
Why would the guy not be insecure about the women kissing, but he is insecure about the woman kissing a guy?
Yeah.
Vaush, you have to explain that. Otherwise, you're not saying fucking anything.
Yep.
They're insecure because if another man fucks their wife, that's an attack on their masculine entitlement. But if a girl fucks their wife, it's not. Right?
Okay, so he does explain it. And the explanation is even worse.
The explanation is just weird. This is how can he
Oh my God, it was worse than the non-explanation.
Remember Vaush saying how he's intellectually outpaced Destiny? I can't imagine Destiny.
God.
I can't imagine Destiny being this stupid about this stuff.
The reason you don't want your wife kissing a dude, but you're fine with your wife kissing another woman is because of your male entitlement and that it's an attack on your masculinity.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
That's the reason, Vaush?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Vaush. Let me do this. I'll grant you that could be the reason. Okay. Why does that feel like an attack on a man's masculinity?
Yeah, exactly. Tell me. Does it have to do with the word CUCK?
Does it have to do with sexual reproduction? Huh?
We haven't even mentioned, we've said this before, but just to make it clear here, CUCK is actually like a term that means something.
Yes.
CUCK actually there's a bird called the cuckoo bird, which its entire reproductive strategy is tricking other birds into parenting their offspring. The female bird sneaks into another bird's nest, lays her egg, and then kills the actual offspring of the bird, and the bird basically raises a completely different species. It's crazy if you want to look up videos on YouTube, because the bird, I mean, some of the birds that they parasitize, they're like a tiny bird. They're like this big, and the cuckoo bird is giant.
Right.
And the parent birds are like busily feeding this monster that they have absolutely no genetic stake in. So that's where the term CUCK comes from. You're basically raising an offspring that you have no genetic stake in. You're the evolutionary dupe. Yeah.
Well, it's fine. Listen, Vaush is a science denier. Okay, he doesn't believe in
Definitely.
science. Okay, he doesn't trust the science. Doesn't trust the scientist. He's just a denier of science. It's that simple.
Yeah. Man, do not get a sociology degree, okay? Stay away. Stay away.
There's no way you can logic this not being a product of insecurity, at least in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, sure, President Sunday. It feeds into sexism and misogyny and stuff like that for sure, and toxic masculinity. But I think all those things also tie into insecurity. A ton of toxic masculinity is about insecurity, after all. Are we doing okay? Chat, you gotta let me know if you're doing okay? I'm afraid you personally will fuck your partner, yeah. Maybe Jason Hickel had that point down, you know? Maybe the Vaush straddles up to your girl in the bar analogy was a real fear of his. Imagine the dude who allows his GF to fuck other girls thinking that she will end up coming back to him every time, only to have his girl stolen by another girl. That shit happens, dude. Any advice on how to start non-monogamous relationships with a potential partner? I've only been a monogamous once before. If you want to try it, just tell them. I don't know. You just talk with them, right? Okay.
Oh, that is the worst advice ever. That is totally the worst advice ever. Like, oh yeah. The guy goes and tells her, and she's like, oh, that's great. Next thing you know, she's like, I fucked this other guy this weekend. It's like your relationship is completely over. I just told you, women fuck other guys to get out of a relationship with you.
Yep.
So when you're pitching them the idea that, oh, I have this great idea, let's be non-monogamous. The next thing you know, they're like screwing some other guy, and you're like, oh, now what am I gonna do? Now I'm roommates with fucking Brian.
I'm kind of curious as to what
oh my God.
I'm kind of curious as to what Hassan's take on monogamy is.
Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna try to peddle this bullshit too?
Throw your relationship away because Vaush said it was a good idea. Like,
right.
Yeah. I mean, guys definitely, guys want to play around. Guys want to have a variety of partners. I mean, this is not rocket science. I mean, this has definitely been studied. This is in all the David Buss books. But I mean, you got to consider your situation. You got to consider your situation, guys and girls.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, obviously.